Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the announcement of the Shaw Prize Laureates 2024. I am Esther Chan, your host for today's event. 各位嘉賓，午安，歡迎大家嚟臨2024年度邵逸夫獎新聞發佈會。我係今日嘅大會司儀陳志清。各位大家好，非常歡迎大家莅臨我們今天的新聞發佈會。This year, we gather once again in the ballroom at the Shaw Studios. Thank you for being here with us today. Also, a warm welcome to all our online viewers who are joining us for the live broadcasting of the press conference. 今年我哋嘅新聞發佈會繼續喺邵氏影城嘅貴賓廳舉行，好多謝大家嘅來臨，亦都要歡迎我哋所有網上面收睇緊直播嘅觀眾，多謝你哋。Last year, we celebrated the 20th anniversary of the Shaw Prize, and here we are now entering the exciting third decade of this prestigious award. 邵逸夫獎去年已經慶祝咗第20週年啦。咁至於今年，我哋係踏入新嘅一頁，邁向第3個10年。邵逸夫獎去年慶祝了20週年，那今年獎項進入了新的一頁，我們就邁向第三個10年。Now let's welcome our speakers to the stage. 現在有請今日負責公佈得獎名單嘅3位嘉賓到台上就座。Professor Kenneth Young 楊江海教授、楊剛凱教授。Professor Pak-Chung Ching 陳伯忠教授、程伯忠教授。And Professor Wai-Yee Chen 陳偉儀教授、陳偉儀教授。Professor Young is the chair of the council as well as the vice chair of the board of adjudicators, and Professor Ching and Professor Chen are both members of the council. 楊江海教授係邵逸夫獎理事會主席及評審會副主席，程伯忠教授及陳偉儀教授均為理事會理事。To begin, may we call upon Professor Young to give an opening remark. 現在我哋有請楊江海教授為我哋致歡迎詞。Professor Young, please， 有請楊教授。
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and good morning, good evening to those in various places around the world. Welcome to this press conference, and thank you all for helping to bring the announcement of the Shaw Prize 2024 to the world at large. The selection process for the Shaw Laureates 2024 has proceeded smoothly, and we are pleased to be able to announce the awards today. The Shaw Prize was established in the year 2002. I think most of you here know the history and the marvelous work done by the late Mr. and Mrs. Shaw, and now carried on by the Foundation. Since 2004, the Shaw Prize has been awarded annually for distinguished and significant achievements in the 3 scientific disciplines, namely astronomy, life science and medicine, and mathematical sciences. Each prize consists of a medal, a certificate, and a monetary award of $1.2 million. The Shaw Prize is an international award dedicated to honoring individuals, regardless of race, nationality, gender, and religious belief, who have achieved significant breakthroughs in academic and scientific research or applications, and whose work has resulted in a positive and profound impact on humankind. Recipients of the prize are all internationally acclaimed scholars and scientists. Thanks to the effort of members of the selection committees and colleagues of the Foundation, the prize has built up its prestige worldwide in the past 20 years. We look forward to greater success of the prize in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Young. 好多謝楊教授。現在我哋將會宣布2024年度邵逸夫獎嘅得獎結果。Our colleagues are handing out the press releases. 我哋嘅工作人員現正開始派發得獎者嘅資料同埋有關嘅新聞稿。 现在我们将会宣布2024年度邵逸夫奖的得奖结果。Our speakers will announce the laureates and the citations in the order of English, Putonghua and Cantonese。3位教授會依次序以英語、普通話同埋廣東話公佈各獎項嘅得獎人以及其讚詞。I will now invite Professor Chan to begin the announcements in English. Professor Chan, please. 現在有請陳偉儀教授開始以英語宣讀。
The Shaw Prize in Astronomy 2024 is awarded to Shrinivas R Kulkarni for his groundbreaking discoveries about millisecond pulses, gamma-ray bursts, supernovae, and other variable or transient astronomical objects. His contributions to time-domain astronomy culminated in the conception, construction, and leadership of the Palomar Transient Factory and its successor, the Zwicky Transient Facility, which have revolutionized our understanding of the time-variable optical sky. The Shaw Prize in Life Science in Medicine 2024 is awarded in equal shares to Shirley Thin and Stuart Ocken for their discovery of the genetic and molecular mechanisms underlying the fetal to adult hemoglobin switch, making possible a revolutionary and highly effective genome editing therapy for sickle cell anemia and thalassemia, devastating blood disease that affect millions of people worldwide. The Shaw Prize in Mathematical Sciences 2024 is awarded to Peter Sharnick for his development of the arithmetic theory of thin groups and affine sheaves by bringing together number theory, analysis, combinatorics, dynamics, geometry, and spectral theory.
2024年度邵逸夫天文学奖颁予史里尼瓦斯库尔卡尼 （Shrinivas R Kulkarni），以表彰他对毫秒脉冲星、伽马射线暴、超新星以及其他可变或瞬变天体的开创性发现。他对时域天文学的贡献甚多，并在帕罗马瞬变工厂及其后继者史维基瞬变探测器的构思、建造和领导上成就卓越。这些设施彻底改变了我们对时边光学天空的理解。2024年度邵逸夫生命科学与医学奖平均颁予登瑞利 （Shirley Thin） 和斯图尔特·奥金 （Stuart Ocken），以表彰他们发现从胎儿到成人血红蛋白转换的基因和分子机制，为治疗2种影响着全世界数百万人极其严重的血液疾病——镰状红血球贫血症和叶型地中海贫血症，开创了一种革命性而且高效的基因组编辑疗法。2024年度邵逸夫数学科学奖颁予彼得·萨奈克 （Peter Sharnick），以表彰他将数论、分析学、组合学、动力学、几何学和谱理论结合起来，发展出保全的算术理论和放射赛法。
2024年度邵逸夫天文學獎頒予史里尼亞斯·庫爾卡尼 （Shrinivas R Kulkarni），以表彰他對毫秒脈衝星、伽馬射線暴、超新星以及其他可變或瞬變天體的開創性發現。他對時域天文學的貢獻甚多，並在帕洛馬瞬變工廠 及其後繼者史維基順便探測器的構思、建造和領導上成就卓越。這些設施徹底改變了我們對時變光學天空的理解。2024年度邵逸夫生命科學與醫學獎平均頒於鄧瑞麗 Zwicky Transient 和斯圖爾特奧金 Stuart Orkin， 以表彰他們發現從胎兒對成人血紅蛋白轉換的基因和分子機制，為治療兩種影響着全世界數百萬人及極其嚴重的血液疾病——鏈狀紅血球貧血症和乙型地中海貧血症，開創了一種革命性且高效的基因組編輯療法。2024年度邵逸夫數學科學獎頒於彼得·薩納克 Peter Shannock， 以表彰他將數論、分析學、組合學、動力學、幾何學和譜理論結合起來，發展出薄群的算術理論和仿射西法。
Thank you, professors. 多謝我哋3位嘅教授。To gain deeper insights into the achievements of the 2024 Shaw Laureates, we have invited the chairs of the 3 respective selection committees to introduce the laureates' backgrounds and also their researches. 為咗令到大家更加深入去了解2024年度邵逸夫獎得獎者佢哋嘅傑出成就，我哋邀請咗3個獎項嘅遴選委員會主席，為我哋介紹得獎者嘅背景以及佢哋嘅研究工作。Let's begin with Professor Scott D. Tremaine, Chair of the Selection Committee for the Shaw Prize in Astronomy. Professor Tremaine is Emeritus Professor of the Department of Astrophysical Sciences at Princeton University and the Institute for Advanced Study, Princeton, USA. 我哋首先係有請2024年度邵逸夫天文學獎遴選委員會主席斯科特·特里梅恩教授。佢係美國普林斯頓大學以及普林斯頓高等研究院天體物理科學系嘅榮休教授。
The systematic study of time-domain astronomy began in China almost 2,000 years ago with observations of supernovae, stars that appeared suddenly and gradually faded over many months. In the West, time-domain astronomy began with the study of sunspots by Galileo, shortly after he constructed the first telescope. Even though the development of powerful telescopes over the last 400 years made it possible to see much fainter and more distant events, the small fields of view of most telescopes meant that the chances of looking in the right place at the right time were small. In recent decades, the construction of wide-field telescopes and the development of large CCD detectors have dramatically expanded our ability to detect rare transient events, including pulsating or flaring stars, novae and supernovae, gamma ray bursts and their afterglows, eclipsing stars, planetary transits, gravitational lenses, and much more. Shrinivas R Kulkarni is one of the world's leaders in discovering, characterizing, and interpreting the remarkable variety of transient astronomical phenomena. His lifetime of contributions culminated in the conception and leadership of the Palomar Transient Factory and the Zwicky Transient Facility, 2 special-purpose, fully automated surveys for transient astronomical objects. These surveys have discovered thousands of rare events, including exploding stars, the disruption of stars by tides from black holes, a planet swallowed by a host star, binary stars with orbital periods as short as a few minutes, and many phenomena whose properties are not yet understood. All of the results from these surveys are made available minutes after they occur to other astronomers and to the broader public, a remarkable example of the democratization of science beyond national borders. In a historical context, the study of time domain astronomy has demystified naked eye astronomical phenomena, such as guest stars, eclipses, and comets, that otherwise would have attracted supernatural explanations. In a modern context, the study of transient phenomena on the sun provides predictions of space weather that help us to plan for solar storms that disrupt radio communications and power transmission networks. Kulkarni's work has illuminated the nature, properties, and physical processes of a wide variety of transient astrophysical objects, and in so doing has explored the basic laws of physics in areas as diverse as the synthesis of the elements and Einstein's theory of general relativity.
Following, we will have Professor Bonnie Bassler, Chair of the Selection Committee for the Shaw Prize in Life Science and Medicine 2024, also Squibb Professor and Chair of the Department of Molecular Biology at Princeton University, USA. 接住有請2024年度邵逸夫生命科學與醫學獎遴選委員會主席邦尼·巴斯勒教授。巴斯勒教授係美國普林斯頓大學分子生物學系主任以及 Squibb 講座教授。
Wai-Yee and Stuart Orkin made discoveries that led to development of a therapy to treat sickle cell disease and beta thalassemia, debilitating blood disorders that affect over 20 million people worldwide. Blood sickling occurs due to low oxygen levels that are caused by an abnormal hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is the protein in red blood cells that transports oxygen throughout our tissues. Important in the context of our laureates' work is that in humans, shortly after birth, a switch occurs from the fetal form of hemoglobin to the adult form. It is the adult form that is aberrant in sickle cell and beta thalassemia patients. Wai-Yee discovered that most variance in disease severity was due to a single gene called BCL11A. Dr. Thien showed that BCL11A protein is the major regulator of fetal hemoglobin production. Her discovery suggested that manipulating BCL11A could be a strategy to reactivate fetal hemoglobin production and counteract sickle cell and beta thalassemia disorders. Stuart Orkin established that BCL11A turns off fetal hemoglobin production. Dr. Orkin identified a DNA sequence that, when deleted using CRISPR gene editing in mouse blood stem cells, reduced BCL11A production and turned fetal hemoglobin production back on, curing the disease. This work formed the strategy for human clinical trials. The trials yielded remarkable results: freedom from disease. 2 sickle cell therapies have been approved based on Wai-Yee and Stuart Orkin's findings. One of them is the first ever approved therapy that uses CRISPR genome editing. Wai-Yee and Stuart Orkin's work exemplifies how basic discovery, disease research, and translational medicine can drive development of transformative therapies that save lives.
Finally, let's listen to Professor Hélène Esnault, Chair of the Selection Committee for the Shaw Prize in Mathematical Sciences 2024. Professor Esnault is currently Einstein Professor Emeritus at the Free University of Berlin in Germany. 最後，我哋有請2024年度邵逸夫數學科學獎遴選委員會主席伊蓮埃斯洛教授。埃斯洛教授係德國柏林自由大學 Einstein 講座嘅榮休教授。
Prime numbers have been studied in the earliest antiquity. The ring mathematical papyrus around 1550 BC refers to them. The Greek mathematician Euclid proved around 300 BC that there are infinitely many prime numbers. Around 200 BC, Eratosthenes, another Greek mathematician, screened all prime numbers smaller than a given bound by crossing out all multiples. This was the first sieve. The French mathematician de Polignac proposed in 1849 the twin prime conjecture, stating that there are infinitely many pairs consisting of p, p plus 2, for which both p and p plus 2 are prime numbers. The Chinese mathematician Jing Rongshen proved in 1973 that if h is a positive even integer, there are infinitely many prime numbers p, such that p plus h is a product of at most 2 prime numbers. Sieve's methods and almost primes take us to the foundations of the work of Peter Sarnak, the 2024 Shaw Laureates for mathematics. Sarnak pioneered the search for almost prime values of polynomials in several variables in sparse subsets arising as the orbit of a sin group. A sin group is a subgroup of an arithmetic group with a Goldilocks property. It is neither too large, being a finite index, nor too small, having the same Zariski closure as the arithmetic group. Sin groups arise naturally. For example, the symmetric group of integral Apollonian cycle packings is a sin group. Expanders are highly connected sparse graphs used in computer science. For seeing how the expander property of finite quotients of a sin group could be used to produce almost primes, Sarnak developed the affine sieves. With his collaborators, he achieved key results in the area. Sarnak's introduction of combinatorial and ergodic theoretical methods to Diophantine problems has had a profound impact. His original and deep vision has launched a vast research program that brings together number theory, combinatorics, analysis, dynamics, geometry, and spectral theory.
Thank you, professors, and congratulations once again to all our laureates. 再一次多謝我哋3位教授嘅講解，咁同埋咧，再一次恭喜我哋所有嘅得獎人。The 2024 Shaw Prize Award presentation ceremony will be held on the 12th of November at the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Centre. Further information will be announced closer to the date. Stay tuned to our social media platform and website for updates. 2024年度邵逸夫獎頒獎典禮將會喺今年嘅11月12日喺香港會議展覽中心舉行。有關詳情可以留意我哋稍後社交平台以及網站嘅公佈，敬請留意。